Okay guys, a while back, like on one of my first videos, a guy asked me to do a video on explaining how exactly my Uncle Sean died. Um, and I thought it was a brilliant idea, and I never got around to actually making the video because of the fact that my YouTube stopped working. But now it's working again, so here's the video. My Uncle Sean, he was my father figure, and about 6 or 7 years ago, well, 8 years ago, he got cancer, and the doctors, they pushed us around a bit, saying that they didn't know if he had cancer, and giving him meds and shit that weren't treating the cancer. They were treating infections that he didn't even have. It's basically their fault why my Uncle Sean died. That week of bullshitting us around is what killed him. They bullshitted us, and my Aunt Jamie went in and yelled at them, pretty much telling them to fix my Uncle Sean because she's a nurse, and she said she took the same oath as the doctor, and the doctor straight came out and said, "I'm not doing that because there's no money in it." Now, she wound up forcing him to treat the cancer, but it was too late. It was already so spread throughout his body that he wasn't going to survive it. And about a year later, he just, it was on Super Bowl weekend, and we were having a big thing because we knew that Uncle Sean was going to die, and Uncle Sean was laying in a bed, unable to move or talk, and my Uncle Sean was unable to move or talk, and he had cancer, and the cancer had spread to the point where there was no chance, and it's that doctor's fault. And about an hour after Super Bowl, my Uncle Sean, everyone was huddling around him and crying. My dad came and got me and my brother, and this was before he went to prison. Got me and my brother and drove us to his house because they didn't want us to see that, and it was too late for me. I was already right there next to him. I was holding his hand when he just, I will never forget that moment, and it really, really sucks. He didn't deserve that. He was a better man than that. And that doctor's lucky I didn't kill him. As soon as I heard that, I wanted to, but it was too late. The whole country is just corrupt. The doctors, they're corrupt. The government, they're corrupt. The police, they're corrupt. Everyone is corrupt. And who has to pay for everyone being corrupt? The little guys. Me, my Uncle Sean, my whole family. We have to pay for the big guys. The big guys have to pay very little tax. The little guys, they almost have zero of their salary left. I know, because our family is so poor that we can barely eat. And you know what? I know that Uncle Sean, he was in a lot of pain. But he wouldn't have been if that doctor had treated him with the right stuff. And I don't care what anyone says. It's that doctor's fault. My Uncle Sean died. My Uncle Sean would have survived. But that doctor was giving him the wrong stuff. The stuff that made it worse. The stuff he was given made his cancer worse. It didn't numb it. It didn't do anything. It just made it worse. So that doctor should be in prison, but he's not. And there's nothing we can do about it, and there's nothing that any of our family can do about it. We've already tried suing him, and it's just not going to work. We can't do anything because the government is so corrupt that it's too far gone. And Michael Sean was one of the innocent people that the government let die. And you know what? People say that the doctors and stuff say we don't have the cure to cancer. It doesn't exist yet. My ass. This man right here, he had stage 4 cancer. Stage 4. That means not got long. A huge amount of money went missing from his bank. The very next day, he's better. My ass. My ass. We don't have the cure to cancer. And you know what? It's because our little folk don't have the money to pay for it. Only the rich guys know. That is bullshit. Us little guys have to pay. The big guy, us little guys, we don't have enough money, so we don't know. We don't know. You do not just get better from stage 4 cancer. Stage 4 cancer is death. That is literally death. And he got better in one day. My ass. It's so fucking stupid. The government thinks we're not smart enough to figure it out. Some of us aren't. But most of us, if we really thought about it, we are. Think about it. Stage 4 cancer. Stage 4. That's death. Better in a day. After a lump sum of money comes missing from his bank. That doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. Us little guys, they let us die. They let us die because we don't have much money. We can't pay off the lump sum of money that this man had. So us little guys, we don't know about the cure. And they let us die. After taking hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars from us. And then once we die, from our families. And once our families die, from our families' families. That is bullshit. Honestly, absolute bullshit. And you know what? I do not care for the government, for anyone. I do not care. The government, everyone's corrupt nowadays. The little people, we can't be corrupt. We don't have enough money. So we think instead. We think on how can we get enough money to become corrupt. If I had that much money, you bet I wouldn't become corrupt because I know where I came from. I came from a farm. And you know what? Shit like that pisses me off. I don't care what other people say. That doesn't happen. Ever. Never, ever, ever. This video has gone on for long enough, so see you guys.